Hey everyone, so it's Friday. Welcome. Um, I'm sorry I haven't made a video. I have had limited power because it's Sandy. It was a very interesting experience being in the heart of the hurricane um, during the week that was aka last week. Um, Basically, I was freezing and cold and hungry and had no power. But it was really fun, like we kept ourselves busy. I was at school for till Wednesday. So I was here for the storm, but then we all just left because we were going to go crazy. And everyone lives within like an hour of the school anyway, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But like while we were here, we we did a lot of random stuff. Like my friend Martine, she's from Georgia and has a really cool voice and a cool accent and everything. So we all had to read this book for our lit class, and so she read aloud to us. That was fun. Um, it's called The Women of Brewster Place. It's interesting, but it was very interesting. We had a read aloud sesh. It was good. We also colored. My friend Courtney had coloring books for us and crayons, so that took up a lot of time because everyone's a perfectionist in coloring and the lines and whatever. And then we also made a fort in the study room. We called it Fort Reality, and like we were supposed to play a big game of like hide and seek in the dark of the building, but um everyone was like someone's going to get hurt and they'll be in the dark and we won't know where they are. So we didn't do that. So we made a fort instead. Um and we called it Fort Reality, but all the boys did not think that that was the cool thing to do, except one, my friend Andrew, who we say his name in a British accent, Andrew, like all the time. So, that was fun, and we all slept in the fort. I don't know why I'm just talking in a British accent now, but whatever. So yeah, we slept in the fort, and it was like 5 girls and him. And his dad calls him the next morning, and it was so funny. He's like, "Dad, you made me leave a whole pile of girls," and it was just really funny. But Fort Reality was pretty sweet, and that kind of made my week. Ooh, but then you get a plot twist. I had like a relationship type deal for like a week. Woohoo, finally. But not really because it's already over. Oxos, but whatever. But yeah, that was a big part of the hurricane too. Let's just say Sandy brings people together. So anyway, now we get on to this YouTube survey. Fun times. Okay, first question, why are you called that? Well, my name is Lauren Christine. Not one, 2 words. No. Not one word, but like that's my middle name is Christine. My dad always jokes that he came up with me and my sister's names while he was on the toilet. I know that's really personal family thing, a family joke, but you know what? Why not just show it to the world on YouTube? But yeah, that's the family joke that he came up with our names while reading a baby book on the toilet. But I guess I was just named Lauren because they like the name. There's no one in my family named Lauren, but whatever. Oh, and then everyone else calls me Duty because my last name is Shitty. Cool. Okay, second question. Tell us about your favorite school teacher. My favorite school teacher of all time was my 3rd grade teacher. Her name was Mrs. Kavanaugh. She was older. She was like 59, 60, early 60s when I had her. So now she's like old. But she was so motherly and everything, and she was just, she was the best. And like she really sparked my interest in reading. She I didn't think like when I was younger, I didn't think I'd be able to read the Harry Potter books because they were so big, but she always encouraged me and said I could. She always would help me with my writing because I was that kid. Um, I had the really bad allergies. I would always have all my medications in a Ziploc. So I couldn't go outside in the springtime for recess, so she would sit with me and we'd talk about books, and she was just an amazing woman. She is an amazing woman, and the day she leaves St. Patrick's School is the day that school goes down the tubes because she was just an amazing teacher, and mentor, and she was just awesome, and I loved her. But my favorite high school teacher was Mr. Huggard, obviously. He was the man. Keep your peepers on your own papers, people. Enough said. Okay, next question is strangest food I've ever eaten. Okay, the strangest food I've ever eaten, I ate on my first night when I went to Paris last summer. 2 summers ago, wow. Yeah, 2 summers ago. I was starving. I ate on the plane, but that was the last meal I had eaten, and I'd done a whole day of, like, travel sites and whatnot, and I was just like, damn, I'm hungry. So we got this, like, little, or not like an hors d'oeuvre, I don't know what it was. It was like a little, like, appetizer or whatever, and I didn't care what it was. I just ate it, and had a very weird texture. Didn't know what it was, but then I found out that it was pate, which is liver. So that was pretty weird. Okay, next question. Ugh, I'm just thinking about the pate. Ugh. It was good, but it was just weird. Anyway. Okay, first concert. This is a good one. My first concert, like my first like Kitty concert, like Katie went to go see Barney. Mine was Gullah Gullah Island Live. So for all you 90s kids out there, you know what I'm talking about. It was pretty sweet. I remember I had a shirt, and I thought I was really cool. But my real first concert was, for also 90s kids out there, you'd understand. It was Baha Men and A-Teens at Westbury Music Fair. Oh yeah. Fun times. I was a real 90s kid, as you could tell. A-Teens Baha Men doesn't get more 90s than that. Alright, so now it's my favorite place in the world. Would probably, I have like a top 5, I guess. Number 5, I'd say, would be Madrid, Spain. Awesome place. Went to World Youth Day there. It was the bomb. I loved it. It was really hot, though. It's just a beautiful city. Number 4 is Barcelona. It's just amazing. Number 3 is Rome. Love Rome. Great pasta. And great churches. Fun fact. Number 2 is Annecy, France, which is a little like town in the Alps. It's like the part of France that borderlines the Swiss Alps. It's really cool. It's really cold, but it's really cool, and like there's this lake, and we went paddle boating when I was there, and it was really cool. And then number 1 place is home, obviously, but not to be that cliche person, but now I probably sound like a snob because I've traveled a lot. Last one's self-explanatory. You all better do the survey next. Oh, well, it's just Lindsay now. So, Lindsay, do it, girl. You rock. This video is really long, so I'm just going to stop talking now. So, see you next week. Bye.